In this session, we're going to connect to Harvest in order to replicate that data into Snowflake. First thing you need to do is set up a source connection to Harvest. So under connections, we find sources. We add this source by first giving it a name, and this name is only internal to Data Lakehouse. This target schema prefix, well, this is the schema prefix that will be labeled accordingly within Snowflake. So this is what we want to choose accordingly. We're going to next authorize the account in order to tell Harvest and Data Lakehouse to have an authorized handshake to work together. And now that we have the source connection set up, we need to go and ensure our target connection is set up. So we have our target connection to Snowflake. And this has been configured. We use one Snowflake connection for our Snowflake database, and this will match your Snowflake account. So once we have the source and the target created, we will go ahead and create a sync bridge. And so here, the sync bridge is the mechanism that you're telling Data Lakehouse where your source data is, where your target data is, and now you can set that replication schedule according to your needs. So we'll go ahead and create the sync bridge. So we're going to sync Harvest. We're going to select our Harvest source connection. We'll select our Snowflake target connection. We'll select the appropriate time zone as to when we want this to start. And so we can set every 24 hours or we can set more often. So in our case, we're just going to pick every 3 hours. We're going to save this bridge. And now what we'll do is we will schedule and kick off this bridge to run right away. We can let it run every 3 hours or run it right away. So we're going to run it right away. We'll go ahead and kick off this bridge. And while this bridge is running, you're free to go about your business to do other activities. And so we can see that this bridge is running. We can check the logs and monitoring in order to just ensure that things have kicked off and they're running as expected. We see a lot of activities in here. We do see some other items as well. So as this is running, we will go ahead and wait momentarily, and then we'll go and check in Snowflake. We can go check on the sync bridge. We see the status that the sync bridge has finished running. We can go check within Snowflake, and we will go ahead and see that our new database, our new schema has been created. We do have records within the various entities that were replicated over. And we can now go ahead and write our queries in order to query the appropriate data. Thank you for joining this particular session. Check out other sessions that we have for other helpful sessions and videos for you to get the most out of Data Lakehouse.